hello. Welcome to the morning tea.
Welcome to the morning tea with Maddison and Courtney Revolution.
Yes. It is Wednesday, also known as Wesley Wednesday, aka
Wesley, do you have something that you want to say?
Wesley. We are here. We're ready to discuss. Yes. Oh, there we go. Oh, Courtney, now my Skype's working. I couldn't see your beautiful face, but now I can see it right up near my camera, and I love it.
Here I am.
Gorgeous. You look expensive. You look exquisite. I love it.
I can't even see myself on the screen. Oh, there we go. Okay, girl, I had an ad playing. Y'all.
We're here. Hello, you guys. It has been a day. We have so much to talk about. We had breaking news this morning, which honestly hasn't happened in a long time since all of this corona craziness. But we had breaking news this morning in regards to Justin Bieber. He has officially postponed his tour. You know that he was trying to keep it pushing, keep it going. That was the last we heard, but the word officially came down today. We have the statement for you. Of course, you know, Justin is upset. We also are going to talk about his recent Instagram Live that people are freaking out about. We got some Selena Gomez news. We got a full Card Dinner tea time. We're talking Scott and Sophia relationship issues. Kylie doing another good deed. Kim not wanting more kids. And then we're talking about Lindsay Lohan. A little Law and Order SVU. Yes, that was a selfish addition to the docket. There's also TikTok drama going on.
I saw.
It's actually kind of interesting, and I feel like these people are trying to be the next Team 10.
I know. You sound like my friends, Maddison. They have, like, in my group chat, like, posted, like, a master thread of TikTok. Like, get caught up on the Hype House. And I said, I literally have probably seen all of these kids, like, 3 weeks ago and didn't care and walked right past them.
Yeah.
But once again, we can confirm that Charlie is nice because she was really nice to my friends at Playlist Live. So no Charlie slander accepted here. She's very sweet.
No, and the reason why I actually wanted to bring this up is because the girl who's kind of at the center of all of this drama is the one who's now linked to Brody Jenner, who we talked about yesterday. So I'm just like, wow, all of these people are connected. LA is so small, and apparently they're not letting the Rona stop them from stirring expletive up. I almost just cursed, stirring the expletive up.
A mess.
We're also talking about Skepta and Adele. We're talking a little bit about Lil Nas X, Shawn and Camila, Cardi and Offset. There's cheating rumors. So you guys, it's definitely going to be a full, nice, thick and juicy Wesley Wednesday.
A thick and juicy Wesley Wednesday. What is Wesley going to say today? I can't wait to find out. Madison, I'm ready. What did Wesley say?
I know you're ready. Let's see what's happening in the chat. We have so much. We have Rissa saying, hope you guys are doing well. I need to go back to the doctor because it's been almost 4 weeks since they gave me medicine for strep throat and it's still swollen. Oh, girl. Please be safe going to the doctor and leaving your house. Be safe.
Please.
Be
and wash your
safe.
hands, you guys. You already know how we do at the end of the show. You wash your hands. It's in demand. Please.
We really we've remixed the end of the show, and I'm really, really here for it, obviously.
It's such a mess. If you stick around for the little treat.
Exactly. That has been an addition because we didn't really know when Leo was cutting our mics, but now we have learned that we just do a little song at the end, and it makes it more fun.
Yeah, like, why not? Just spit a little freestyle, but also promote cleanliness.
Exactly. Doing our deed, doing our part, trying to. I also saw we got Night Runner, our Tillamook Queen.
Hey.
Yes, we're so happy you're here for the tea. I see you guys all talking about April Fool's Day. Olivia said, happy April Fool's Day. And right before we went live, Courtney was telling me how much he absolutely hates April Fool's Day.
I hate it. The reason why I hate it is because I feel like reacting to things here at work is like, this is like my job. This is like a career. But I feel like before this, every single April 1st, Madison, people go out of their way to get a reaction out of me, and it drives me insane. It's like one of like my top, I'll say 7 pet peeves. People that like purposely say things or go out of their way to get a reaction out of me, and then 9 times out of 10, they don't like the reaction. So leave me alone on April 1st, because I go off. Like,
that
without
is so
thought.
funny.
I'm just like, I cannot believe the trash that came out of your mouth.
Do you remember last year on April Fool's Day when Justin posted those pictures of Haley in the doctor's office and was trying to pretend like she was pregnant, and then he got tons of backlash, which I knew. I said as soon as I saw that, I was like, the moms on Facebook are going to be pissed.
With the pitchforks,
so maybe he'll learn a little bit this year. I don't know. We know he is a jokester. He is a prankster. But I'm sure something is coming. I always didn't mind April 1st. Well, one, I'm super gullible. 365 days a year, so April 1st is just like another day, but I always loved it because I was like, my birthday month has started, now we get to celebrate me for a whole 30 days. Yes.
It's your month, darling. Taurus season is approaching, and that is something to be excited
approaching about. Yes, it's at the end of the month, but I like to celebrate my birthday as one whole month, and I know you agree with me on this.
Yes, I feel that. Absolutely.
And honestly, our time is here. We got April, then we got May. So the next 2 months, regardless of quarantine, we're going to be having the best time ever.
And honestly, my birthday's on a Tuesday. So, like, why not make it the whole month? I feel like if your birthday's on a Friday or a Saturday, you might as well take the whole entire month because everyone's birthday deserves to be on a weekend, in my opinion.
I agree. And of course, this year, finally, my birthday's on a Friday. And I'm going to be inside.
Shut up, Madison, really?
Like, story of my life. Yes, I was supposed to be going to Stagecoach, remember, TBT.
Oh, yeah.
And now I will be inside, but that's okay, because at least I'll celebrate with my family. I got my dog. Actually, you guys, this is the first morning tea that I have let my dog stay in the room. Because I'm always afraid that she'll, like, bark or she'll, like, want out when the door is closed, because she is very spoiled. She is very spoiled. She has her own mind. It is her world. We just are lucky enough to live in it. And she is literally snoring to the side of me right now.
We can hear it.
She is living her best life, but at least I'll get to celebrate my birthday with her and you guys and the T-Tribe. So honestly, it'll be fine.
Girl, we're surrounded.
We are surrounded. I see, and I'm loving you guys all talking in the chat. It was making my day to just see you guys chatting with one another right before we went live. And also just to see everyone supporting one another during this time. I absolutely love it.
It really is something else because you guys really could just like sit here and wait for us. But like it really is entertaining to see y'all like, hey, how's everyone? Like, where's Wesley? Like, oh my God, Mika, are you here? Like, good morning. Like, hey, Gabby. Like, I love to see that. I feel like a teacher walking into the homeroom. Yes,
exactly. And it's like, well, we're getting our catch up for the first few minutes of the morning. The T-Tribe's getting caught up, and I absolutely love it. We have Michael. Happy birthday to those of you with B-days in April. Yes, happy birthday to all the rest of the April babies. And then we have Alex saying, so glad you guys are still doing this. Such a sad day here today. My son and my parents are stuck in another state, and I can't get to them. It sucks so bad. Alex. I can't even honestly express how much I feel for you because I know that exact fear, that exact stress, the weight on your chest that you're feeling right now. I am incredibly, incredibly sorry. Yeah. But please know, I know we're not your blood family, but we are all here for you. The Tribe's here for you. And guess what? For an hour, you just don't even have to stress because we're gonna just talk about messy things.
You put it on the back burner. Right now, it's all about giggles and smiles and Selena.
Literally, Selena, Justin Bieber mess. Kiki. Lindsay Lohan mess. It's just all about the mess. That's what's so great about the morning tea and the fact we're able to still do this is that, you know, we just get to take a little step back.
Y'all come here to bless this mess.
Exactly. And I will say a lot of course, like other like local news and TV shows have been doing this remote thing. Mm-hmm. And Leo really has us a good setup. I mean, we are competing with the girls. I have seen
some of the other girls and they are doing it. Right. Mm-hmm. But I just wondered, I'm sure it's like a team of people putting together their little things, and we've just got one legendary Leo. Mm-hmm. And he puts us together. He gets to give y'all a little spinning H in the corner. He give us a banner girl. He give us a little effect for Car Jenner tea time. The girls are not doing it. Like
I know.
And that's okay.
I know. I feel like sometimes
for them to follow, sis.
Exactly. I don't think there's anything wrong with tooting our own horn once in a while. You know, a little
honk the horn on a Maddison. Beep beep. Yes.
We have Ruby. A shout out to all the soldiers who are supposed to be home with their families but can't come back because of Corona. Absolutely, Ruby. Yes. We have Alma. You guys rock and are awesome to share good vibes despite everything else going on. We're trying. We're trying to push them out through the live. through the stream. Here we go. So extra, but we're gonna go ahead and pour up the tea.
Okay. I didn't pour my tea early this time, everyone. So
I feel like yesterday was just, you know how you wake up and you feel off?
Yes.
Like, yesterday was one of those days, and I'm going to be 1,000% honest with you guys. Today is also kind of one of those days. Like, I woke up, my eye was, like, a little swollen. I was a little discombobulated. I was just like,
jeez,
what's happening? Didn't obviously comb my hair, so we went for the slick back look.
And we love that, girl. We love Maddison with a slick back and some hoops on here.
That's true, and I got my army green, so you better watch out. If anyone comes at me today, I'm coming for you.
That's how you make the tea real quick.
Ooh, what flavor is that?
Oh, that's that black cherry, girl.
Ooh,
that black cherry,
good.
girl. Oh,
that looks good. Don't burn your fingers.
I know, right? I'll be all right.
Cheers, 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 cheers to the tea.
Mm.
And I love it that Wesley already has this hashtag, what Wesley say. Leo been doing the damn thing since Jesus multiplied those damn fishes. And yes, Wesley.
Wesley, you ain't never lied. Look at that.
I love it, Wesley. I love it. Okay, you guys, we're going to kick it off talking about Lindsay Lohan because we all need a little positivity, a little giggle to really just get us through this time. And Lindsay Lohan, you guys, is coming back with new music. At least we think it's new music. She deleted all of her Instagram posts. She pulled a Taylor Swift. Deleted everything, okay? Just posted this cryptic video clip of like a TV, all these headlines, and then the caption of her Instagram post said, "I'm back."
Well, here is a little tea, Maddison, that might explain why now is the time. So just to put it into perspective, Lohan Beach Club, their last episode, I guess, aired like a couple days ago or last week or whenever the last day was. And so everyone
the last episode just aired?
The year anniversary.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. The year anniversary of the last episode of Lohan Beach Club premiered or aired a couple days ago. So now everyone is out of their contracts. So now maybe Lindsay is able to officially, because remember Xanax was a thing, but it like wasn't really out on the streaming services. It kind of felt like an unofficial teaser leak, but now I feel like the papers are expired and now she can officially release something. I'm excited because Rumors is still a bop.
I mean, I guess I'm excited for new music, but of all new Lindsay Lohan things, I was kind of like, music?
Madison, please.
Girl,
Madison,
come on.
but can she act though?
Didn't you just give us Mean Girls 3.0? Like, that's all I'm asking for.
No, damn well we don't need nobody's Mean Girls, nothing from Lindsay Lohan for the rest of our lives.
I'm just looking at this video that Leo keeps playing of her freaking Mykonos, her trying to do her choreography. I don't think this is a good idea. Like, I just, like, really don't feel like new music is a positive idea. Is that bad?
I think, how about we look at it this way? We're in the house. Lindsay's in the house. She can't go nowhere and start trouble, right? So why drop the music? Maybe she has a music video already shot. Maybe this has been in the works. And she's just like, you know what? I'm going to keep it going to plan. A little Dua Lipa, if you will.
Maybe. We have Rissa saying, did she actually write her own music or is she getting it together and hiring ghostwriters for a comeback? I personally feel like Lindsay's got a team of people helping her with this situation.
Oh yeah. And it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. If she has a team of writers, then that means we're gonna get a good catchy hook. Because we know Lindsay didn't write the hook for Rumors, and that's a hit. So. And
honestly, the thing about Lindsay is she never really claims to be like an artist. It's not like Lindsay's like clawing to prove to people like I can write my own music. Like I think Lindsay's just one of those people that's like, yes, let's dance, let's have fun.
I imagine she's the type that goes into a studio with like a concept.
Oh,
like, I want to sing about leaving the resort and leaving my husband and being on my own and being independent. And then that turns into leaving the club. Like, you can imagine that's what
Have you ever seen the movie, oh my God, Just Friends with Anna Faris and Ryan Reynolds?
No, but everyone I know loves
that. So that's what Lindsay Lohan reminds me of. Like, Anna Faris plays, like, this pop star, and she has, like, long blonde hair, and she's in the studio, and she's like, I want to play my new song, Forgiveness. And she's like, forgiveness is more than saying sorry. Sorry. Like, that's like Lindsay Lohan. The extent of her playing. Sorry for
I think we could have a sleeper hit incoming, Madison. I I really think so.
I'm ready. Okay, shout out to Fessy. Hello to the beautiful Maddison and the amazing Courtney. So happy April is here. Sending love to the T Tribe and wishing y'all a happy and safe new month. Yes. Thank you, Fessy. Thank you. And Wesley.
You see Josephine Madison?
I'm sorry?
You see Josephine's comment? Josephine said, "Hi, you two. So happy to be here. Finally made it out of Dubai airport. Slept 5 nights on the floor with almost no food because the airport closed while we were in the air." Josephine says, "Stay home, stay safe, love you." Y'all, stay in the house, please.
No, Josephine, I think we were messaging on Instagram because she told me that, and I was literally like mind boggled. I was like, that is terrifying. So happy that you're home, that you're able to take in the tea from the safety of your home. Thank goodness.
Yes.
Okay, you guys, we're going to move on and talk about this Law & Order SVU news really quick. It's selfish. I'm going to be completely honest. I'm just a Law & Order SVU stan, so really, I'm just excited about this. But Christopher Maloney, Courtney, your mom will appreciate this.
She probably will, to be honest.
Your mom will like this.
Law & Order, especially SVU.
Because I feel like Courtney and I's mom would also really be great friends. Like, we have a lot of the same likes.
Yes.
But Christopher Maloney, a.k.a. Elliot Stabler, he is going to revive his prize role for a Law & Order SVU spinoff. So Deadline actually broke this news. Dick Wolf has signed on to do it. It will start as a 13-episode spinoff, and the show will revolve around this New York or NYPD organized crime unit, which Elliot is going to lead. So they're expecting that they're going to have a little crossover with Olivia, kind of throw it back to Law & Order SVU with this new spinoff, and I'm excited.
Elliot is on the show currently, or was he on the show as someone beloved and left?
So he was someone who was on the show for the first 12 seasons. It was him and Mariska Haggerty. They were Olivia Benson. They were the team. We stand. They were partners. Never crossed any lines, but just had each other's back. You know, were super involved in each other's life. And he was there for 12 seasons and then left to pursue other projects. And they kind of just... the way he left, it was like he couldn't do SVU anymore. So now I think like this is actually the perfect opportunity to bring him back.
Listen, that's excellent. That shows that he was good at what he did. For them to think of him for a spin-off, a whole separate spin-off, and you left the show. This wasn't like he was on the show and they were like, well, here's a spin-off. He had left the show and they said, you know what? There's still value in this character. There are stories to be told. So, I mean, that's exciting for the fans. I'm excited for y'all.
I'm very excited. I see you guys are also excited. Natalie said, I loved Elliot. I couldn't feel my heart when he left. Exactly. Christina, I love it. I'm so happy Elliot is back. Lean, I love Chris Maloney. Hope it airs before we're dead. Lean, get out of here.
Lean. A mess.
Lean is one of our... Lean, we love you because you always bring the mess. You really do. And you always bring a smile to our face. So thank you. But I'm glad that you guys were also excited about this. Makes me not feel like such a... 85-year-old loser for loving Law & Order SVU as much as I do. Let's move on and get into this TikTok drama. So you guys remember the girl we talked about yesterday, Daisy Ketch, the girl who was being now linked to Brody Jenner. So she apparently has this whole drama surrounding her because she started her own TikTok house called The Clubhouse. It's in Beverly Hills. It's like a whole little, it's not really a mansion, I would say, but it's definitely a nice looking house. Like there's a pool, a lot of TikToks I'm sure will be created there. She's starting it with Chase Keith, Abby Rao, and Kinsey Wolansky. So she did this after leaving Hype House, which is another TikTok house that she co-founded with this guy named Thomas Petro. So she actually left Hype House because she felt that Thomas was being overly controlling. Don't we feel like we've heard this before with Team 10? Yeah. She's actually currently suing him and another co-founder, Chase Hudson, aka Lil Huddy, because she claims she put $18,000 down for the Hype House property and they are not giving her money back.
Y'all see what happens when y'all make kids famous?
And I'm just saying, the fact she had $18,000 to put down for this Hype House, and I assume another very large chunk of change to put down on this Beverly Hills Clubhouse situation, this is, I'm not going to lie, making me kind of hate TikTok.
I'm not surprised. Like, this is how people feel about YouTubers. It is what it is. Mm-hmm. You know, for some people it's just dancing videos, and for other people it's a career. These new apps come out, and if you can see a career in it, you go for the bag. You go for the bag, Madison. I'm not mad at the kids for going for the bag and keeping the bag. I'm annoyed that when you give kids this kind of exposure, when it comes to like online creators, there's never really a sense of, wow, I've seen this movie, I've seen how the other girls have done it. I'm not going to be like that. I'm going to do my own thing and make sure that I keep my money secured. My name is still out there in a positive way. And then that's that. Mm-hmm. It seems like we will hear a Team 10-esque story with every new social media platform that comes out. Like, this doesn't surprise me. And I think that that's why I'm not interested in the TikTokers. It's because it's just Team 10 on a different platform, and none of them are black, right? I'm sure.
I don't know about, I'm assuming
that's happening right now as well.
Right. I'm assuming the Clubhouse, I guess, is going to build members. I don't really know how do these work? Do like the founders pick people to join?
Sometimes it'll be like a community of creators, and maybe they collab once or twice if they're all in LA. Like, some people fly in for collabs because there's money in it, in the number. Okay. And then if one of them is the most popular, or the one with the most clout, then they could be like a Jake Paul or a Logan Paul, and then there's paperwork involved. Okay, be your manager. You can move into this house. I will take 40%, and ta-da, you're a TikTok star.
What
and
a
you kept
sham.
doing this.
No. See, that's why I can't. Okay, as someone who, I know Charlie is like a fantastic dancer. This is no shade towards her, but as someone who like actually did do dance, I think my struggle with TikTok dances is when they all essentially look the same. Like, this move is in every dance, and like no one actually like does the moves like big. Like, it's all like, and I'm like, that's not dancing. Dancing, we use our bodies, our whole bodies.
See, to that, Madison, I would say, and not in a shady way, do it better.
Yeah.
Do it better. Mm-hmm. Why is Maddie and the Dance Moms girls one of the top TikTok creators? Because they could be and they should be.
I need to look and see what they're doing on TikTok, because that's a very interesting point. That's a very, very interesting point. I just love always hearing your opinion on these houses and how these creators work, because, you know, I am just so out of the loop, and I was just like mind boggled at the fact that there were already TikTok house dramas and TikTok house people battling it out, and there's already a lawsuit, and I'm like, TikTok literally just became famous like 2 months ago.
Madison, you gotta think about it this way. If Rihanna is building a TikTok house for her brand, or it's built already, and Adam Ray OK is already part of it, and this, that, and the third, and they're shooting content, there's value there, girl. Mm-hmm. I feel like once someone like Rihanna puts her hand in the pot, it's almost like too late. Because now it's like the mainstream has caught on, and then everyone sees Rihanna as picking people like Willy Wonka, and that's not shade to Rihanna, because shout out to Rihanna. She's picking people like Willy Wonka to be part of this Fenty beauty house, TikTok house, or whatever. Now everybody wants to be a TikTok star. It was the same thing with YouTube.
Oh, God. Well, we'll keep an eye on it. We'll keep you guys updated on the whole drama, Daisy, all of that good stuff. But let's move on and talk about Adele and Skepta. We haven't talked about them in a long time.
I know.
But since Adele's divorce, you guys, TBT, remember, she's been linked to this UK rapper, Skepta. This happened a few months back. A source told The Sun that they bonded over their breakups. They're very private about their love lives, but they had been hanging out a lot. And Courtney and I were, like, very pro this relationship.
Yes,
we haven't heard anything, but apparently now people think that he rapped about her in his recent song. So it's a song called Mic Check. It's off his recent album. And the specific lyric in question is all about, like, handling fame with somebody who's always in the press. So the lyric says, "Can you handle the fame? You know you're with an effing star. When you're effing with me, they talk about you in the press. Took a little time just to get it together. Better late than never."
What does it mean, Madison?
I hope it means that they're actually kind of a thing. I don't know why, ever since this whole rumor started, I've just been very pro Adele being with Skepta, because, one, I think they could make really amazing music together, and I just feel like Adele deserves a man who is not afraid of her fame, who wants her to be, you know, the Adele, because that was part of the issue with her ex-husband. He wanted her to retire, to kind of take a step out of the spotlight. And so I'm loving this potential lyric, because I'm just like, I feel like he's totally embracing the fact that she's famous and she's in the press, and like, he's all for it.
Well, I'll say this. If they are involved, we'll certainly find out when that music come out from Adele.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's something that I am interested in. Adele's romance.
Same.
Aside from the whoever that was. You know what I mean? We don't claim those that want us to not be ourselves. Bye. You don't even get written in the history book. Bye. But that's interesting. I want to see what they would be like, what their interaction would be like together. If they were together, what would that look like?
I don't know what it would look like, but I feel like it would sound really good.
It would sound real good.
People are really, really for this. Adele, Heartgirl said Adele has a boyfriend. Shook 901 Erica said I really need some Adele in my life. And Lean said Skeptical is back. And I agree with you guys saying that we need new Adele. We've been hearing rumors that she's gonna come. I feel like I put her in the same category as Rihanna as like, come on, you're starving us out.
I will say this. I don't want Adele now.
Okay.
I need Adele after. Today is April 1st, Madison. We need Adele to come September 25th. Because this is probably going to be, this time period will probably be more depressing than the fall. So, like, I almost kind of want Adele to not drop something sad. Like, we would love it regardless. But I almost want Adele, girl, someone get this in the hands of Adele. Courtney's got an idea. Adele, you need to sit down and write a celebratory song about being alive. Like Celine Dion has a song that's like, I'm alive. For my Celine Dion girls, y'all know what song that is. And she needs to come out with something like that. Something big, something that is like the soundtrack to every flower festival that's not going to happen until the following spring, but every fall pumpkin patch like needs to be playing this Adele song. Like, hear this Adele song, you sip your hot apple cider, and you just sit outside and be glad that you're breathing oxygen. Like, that's what Adele needs to do.
No, I agree. I feel like Adele music, though it is always, you know, the music I want to put on and just stop in my car to, I think you need to wait a little bit of time for that. One, I'm not getting in my car anytime soon. And two, I just feel like we need Rihanna to come first, give us that upbeat, let us twerk in our house, let us live our best life in our pajamas still, and then Adele come once like
Adele come and blow our front doors open. Come outside!
Yes! Exactly. Okay, you guys, we're going to move on and talk about Lil Nas X. This is going to be real quick. This is just a little April Fool's Day story. He had hilarious April Fool's tweets in like the wee hours of the morning. This is around like 2 a.m. He first tweeted, I was never gay. I said it to build up fuel for April Fool's Day. Ha, got you guys. Then he followed it saying, where the hoes at? And then he said, okay, I'm gay again.
Me. What would it be like to be in a room with Lil Nas X for 10 minutes? How many times would you laugh, you think?
I would laugh probably the entire time, and I hope that I would come out of there with that amazing hot pink jacket that he wore. I believe it was the VMA.
Because yes.
The VMA.
That's my favorite Lil Nas X outfit. Yeah.
That look was just literally, I mean, he always looks great, but for some reason, that hot pink look.
Yeah. Madison.
Above
that Birdo from Super Mario, girl. Yes. That
above the rest.
It was hot pink.
Yeah, so I hope that I would laugh and then also come out of there with that jacket. I probably couldn't fit into the pants, so at least the jacket, and then you can take the pants.
Madison, you don't need to go to VidCon because you would be going to these gifting suites and coming out with the whole bag, a pair of sunglasses, some contacts, like the whole shebang. I'm like afraid to take like one sweater one time. Madison's like, well, it's free, right?
Yep, you know me. I am easily bought. And I mean that in the best way possible. Easily swindled. I will admit it. But let's move on and talk about Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello. So they are getting roasted on the internet for a recent little stroll they took in Miami because they were walking so slow. Like they literally looked like I feel like it's shade to older people to even say that they're walking like older people. Like they literally were like slower than a turtle. They were walking really uncomfortably slow, and people were all over Twitter just like dragging them, making fun of them. Totally get it. But I do have a theory as to maybe why they weren't picking up the pace. So hear me out.
Okay.
A source told Hollywood Live that they are actually quarantined with Camila's family in Miami, so her parents. Maybe they were just really trying to extend that alone time away from her family.
I guess. They just look homeless to me. I mean, whatever. I hate that that's literally my reaction to anything Camila and Shawn specifically related. It's that tone of whatever. I mean, do y'all care? Not that I don't care, but I mean, if they wanted to get time away from their family, to discuss their next move?
No, I think
I don't believe in relationships. So to me, that's
not,
a sham planning walk.
Is not here for my theory about the family thing. But Just Subscribe did say everything in that video makes me cringe. The only thing I was just saying was I was just joking. I was just trying to come up with some reason as to why they were literally walking like a mother effing snail down the road. The source said that, Shawn loves Camila's family loves him, but you guys still, when you're quarantined 24/7, I'm sorry, and you're a couple like them who love to suck on each other's lips every 2 seconds, I imagine they needed to extend their walk, okay?
Yikes.
It's a speculation, not confirmation, a little fun theory on April Fool's Day. Everyone relax.
April Fool's Day. I believe Shawn and Camila's relationship is real. April Fool's, just kidding.
Well, apparently this quarantine's only bringing them closer together, so the sham will continue.
And that's another chapter from the book of the sham that is Shawn and Cam.
And then Emily said, I feel like they're just trying to troll. Really?
Same way. I feel like they're out there just trying to get like a photo op. Honestly, they could have walked around the backyard, girl.
That's true. Well, I mean, I feel like since quarantine, like oddly enough, before quarantine, they were like really quiet. And now in the time when we're all supposed to be inside, they're outside all the time.
Exactly. That's why I don't believe it. Everything is a photo op.
True. Music Lover 8594 is you. Why are they dressed like that, though? Honestly.
I wasn't trying to disclose. All I'm going to say is they looked without a home.
I will say Camila's outfit choices in quarantine are very interesting.
Lizzie McGuire, even in her 30s, would not wear that. And that's what I'll say on that.
Exactly. Okay, let's move on and talk about Cardi B and Offset and this whole cheating situation.
Okay.
So we got to take this back a couple days. So Offset streamed recently a video of him playing a video game. Normally something that is, I would find personally very, very boring. But during the stream, he was seen hiding his phone and putting it away when Cardi B entered the room. So, of course, people took this right from the live stream, cut it up, made it, very obvious in what he was doing and put it on social media. And it blew up with everyone saying, okay, clearly this is evidence that Offset might be cheating on Cardi B again because why is he hiding his phone? Well, since then, he's taken to Instagram Live and responded to these cheating rumors, saying that everything's good. People are making something out of nothing. He says he just picked up the phone and put it back, which I'm like, okay, you were very clearly hiding it, but whatever. And then he asked for people to please stop spreading negativity on his family because they have a lot of big things coming.
What did Cardi say?
Cardi hasn't said anything in regards to Offset. What do you think?
I don't know why. As someone who, I'll say this, just so y'all know, if I'm alone, even my phone is never sitting face up. Y'all know that. I feel like I do stuff like that just because people are nosy and they're always looking at the stuff on my lock screen. I don't think Offset was cheating, to be honest. I feel like if Offset was cheating, we would know. And I also feel like, especially after that kind of video, I feel like the person he was cheating with would have miraculously appeared and come out for the clout. And I just don't believe it, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't believe that he was cheating, but I can agree that it did look suspicious.
Okay, that makes me feel better because I'm like,
everything isn't always what it seems sometimes.
Right, sometimes. I think the problem is what Offset has working against him is the fact that him and Cardi have already had a cheating scandal.
True.
TBT to Summer Bunny. We cannot forget. That was a whole situation. Still, honestly, a little personal PTSD from that whole situation because it was a lot. And so I think if he had never had a cheating scandal before, we would see this and be like, oh, okay, that was odd, but kind of brushed it aside. But the fact that he has been caught red-handed cheating before, I think makes everyone on high alert. And I agree, while he might not have been doing anything wrong, I mean, I don't even know how he would necessarily cheat right now. He is actually
my thing is like, yo, why would Offset cheat live on a live stream where he knows y'all are always nitpicking with him. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's another one of those things where it's like common sense. Like, if I were going to cheat, I certainly wouldn't do it with like a million people watching on a live stream playing video games with my phone face up in front of everyone. Who knows what could pop on that live on the lock screen, and people could take the live and zoom into the lock screen. I don't think that he was cheating. I think at this point, a cheater would know better. I think.
Dude, I don't know. I don't know about that.
I think it's easy at this point to say that Offset is cheating. I think that in this isolated instance is too sloppy for just outside of Offset for any celebrity to do that. I feel like if you're a celebrity, you would have a heightened sense of like awareness in some instances, especially after you've already gotten caught and publicly, worldwide. I don't think that he was cheating, to be honest.
No, I agree. I think in this instance, he just looks suspicious. I don't think he's cheating. And really because I just don't, like I said, I just don't even know how that would be possible. They're quarantined together 24/7. Like, he would really have to be stealthy, and I don't think he's stealthy.
Yeah. I don't think...
No. Okay, you guys, we're going to now get into this Kim, Kylie, Scott, and Sophia news. Then we have Selena and Justin comments. So go ahead and turn your volumes down for...
Car Jenner Tea Time! Hello to everyone in my living room. Wash your hands.
Hello to Courtney's living room. Hello to your living rooms. Okay, let's first talk about Kim Kardashian. So she recently gave an interview with The View, and she said that after being quarantined with her 4 kids, any want she had for more has gone out the door. She was talking about how she's been having to, do a lot of laundry. She's been having to cook, do things we all do on a daily basis. Also, she's had to, become a teacher for her kids. She said she does have a new appreciation for teachers. But in all of this, even though she did make the comment about not wanting to have more children after being quarantined, at least there is some good family bonding happening.
So Kim had to be regular.
And she's struggling.
I feel like as a rich person with all that extra time you have, you could be learning basic skills, right?
That's true.
Even Paris Hilton can bake a lasagna. She's got a whole YouTube video on it, and it's the same recipe she did on Simple Life. So, I mean, at this point, Kim, it's no excuse. We don't want to hear your crying. Kim, there are literally people dying. Next.
No, I was looking at the comments of her Instagram when she reposted again about the whole scams, and then we're going to donate, $1 million, whatever. And people were like, saying that there's literally people dying, Kim, like also calling her out for Photoshop, all of these things. Like, the whole Skims thing is totally backfiring, and I feel like this comment that she made on The View, while yes, it is relatable in the sense of other moms with multiple children can be like, oh yeah, this is a really stressful time, but I feel like it's very unrelatable when she's like, I've been having to do a lot of cooking, a lot of laundry. It's like, girl, welcome to life. That's what we all do every day.
Do you think that the Kar Jenner specifically can be tone deaf when it comes to like trying to be relatable? Maybe not so much Kylie, but like certainly in this instance, Kim was like,
yes,
look, y'all, I'm a mom just like you guys. And it's like, Kim, no, you're not. You have 30 kids.
Right, because it's like at the end of the day, a lot of people are financially struggling and you're not. And I feel like you just have to be very careful of your word choice of like, yes, relating to people on certain things, but then also recognizing like, okay, but I'm not actually struggling. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not actually as stressed as the average Joe or the average human. And I think sometimes they do miss the mark. That's a good way of saying it. They
Kim
missed the mark.
Nowhere near the mark, Madison. The mark was right here. Kim was all the way out there.
They just miss it.
At least she tried. ... Question mark.
Right? And I mean, at least she's honest about not wanting more kids, so that's good. Olivia said that Kim is definitely tone deaf. Tiny Media said Courtney K said it better, and then Tall said, relax, you two. When you are a mother to 1, then you can talk, forget 4. That's what I'm saying. I don't have kids, so I can't, but I think it's more so my issue with it of being like, oh, I've been having to clean, I've been having to do laundry. Like, any mom on a normal basis is already doing all of those things while raising their children at the same time.
Madison, at the end of the day, Kim is rich AF. I am not trying to hear it. If you're infinitely and basically limitlessly rich, you are fine. And I'm not trying to hear it from no mother anywhere, period. You're fine. I'm sorry, and I'm not. At the same time, April Fools, I'm sorry.
April Fools.
I don't care. Like, Kim is rich AF, and she can do whatever she wants. And oh no, for a couple of weeks, Kim had to be a single mother, right?
Well,
no, not even Kanye's there. Y'all, please.
They're family bonding.
Kim is rich, and Kim is also tone deaf. So, I mean, she will be fine. She will do what she was sent here to do, which is be a mother. So
Kanye's there. Honestly, I think they need to do some family bonding after the Taylor Swift situation. But let's move on and talk about Kylie. Kylie actually, too, was the one person who Kim broke the social distancing for, because Kylie did her makeup for all of those appearances that she did. But apparently they'd been around each other, so she made sure to make that clear. Anyway, Kylie is doing another good deed. So we know she already donated $1 million. And now she actually is teaming up with the parent company of Kylie Cosmetics and Kylie Skin, Coty Inc. Remember, they're the ones who just bought the majority share. Yes, and they're going to start making and donating hand sanitizer to Southern California hospitals. Each bottle will reportedly contain a special message for those healthcare professionals on the front lines. So shout out to Kylie, not only donating money, but also totally kind of flipping her skincare company on its head and pushing other things to the side to now make this hand sanitizer and get it out as fast and as much as possible.
Next time somebody say something bad about Kylie, I'm going to be like, Kylie flipped her factories and turned it into a hand sanitizer plant. Now leave that woman alone, because she certainly did not have to do that. She could have tossed a couple coins out and went and laid back up in her mansion and called it a day. You know what I mean? But I feel like that was very nice of her to involve herself in her business.
No, completely agree.
To help save the planet. Yeah,
I agree. And she's already tossed multiple coins. You know what I mean? So I feel like now really what can people say negatively about her? Because it's like, yes, she donated money, but now she's also donating her time and her services. So you can't really... I'm sorry, but there's a lot of things you can talk ish on the Kardashians, but when it comes to Kylie, don't ever say, you're a billionaire, what are you doing with it ever again, because she actually is doing something with it and with her status.
I applaud and I appreciate her for that. Just based off of the strength that she doesn't have to do that, and she knows that even though there will be an overwhelmingly positive response, I imagine there will still be the people that are like, well, she could have, not to know.
No, for sure. And Adelina said hand sanitizer doesn't kill the Rona, though. And no, it doesn't, but it does help people prevent it, and it does help give medical professionals at least a fighting chance to make sure they're being sanitary and make sure they're keeping themselves safe as well. And that's the biggest thing. Like, they're obviously putting their lives at risk every day by trying to help us. So, well, yes, hand sanitizer isn't a cure, but it does greatly help hospitals that are dwindling when it comes to supplies. So I think either way, it's a good thing, and you guys know you're having a hard time to find it everywhere. So shout out to Kylie for doing her part.
It's an excellent thing that she's even doing anything, period. Like, you know what, I feel like there's not really a lot of room for critique. And I'm trying to but I feel like there's not really a lot of room for critique. Kylie she donated $1 million, and she's putting her business out there to help y'all. So, I mean, no critiques. We won't accept it today. No slander.
Right. She's not saying buy this and then I'll donate some profits. She's saying no buying necessary. Here it is. Shout out to Di Diaz.
Time saves lives, and I agree.
Di Diaz says, hope everyone is safe. Love you guys. And please pray for Miami. It's getting crazy. Absolutely. Praying for everywhere, especially Miami. Just everywhere, you guys. We're praying. Yeah. Let's move on and talk about Scott and Sophia.
Okay.
A little relationship mess. This is a new report from Hollywood Life. Scott and Sophia were reportedly having problems a few months back. Scott wasn't very present. Sophia felt like Scott was taking her for granted. She didn't feel appreciated. Made her very upset, obviously. It apparently led to them having several heart-to-heart conversations. I like to call them come-to-Jesus talks, because sometimes you need those.
Yes, very true.
Come-to-Jesus talk, where it's like, okay, we need to turn this around, or I will be leaving That's what I love to say. Or, everyone can have these talks in their life. But Scott is reportedly doing a lot better now. The insider said that quarantine is bringing them closer together, and Scott has proven he can be there for Sophia during tough times.
Fantastic. Well, I will say this. Thank God they didn't move to New York that fast, huh? They would have been messed up, girls.
Literally.
I'm glad that they're quarantined together. I'm glad it's not like Scott quarantined with Courtney and the kids. Will they or won't they?
Oh, that would have been drama. That would
be dramatic. And
so much drama.
I like hearing that Scott and Sophia are okay because I want them eventually to be okay enough to detach.
Mm-hmm.
Own thing. So, I mean, this is good news for me. Stay inside. Wash your hands.
No, I agree. It is good news. The only thing that makes me a little weary is I feel like we do get these reports every once in a while of Scott, not appreciating Sophia, not giving Sophia what she needs. And I feel like he does have the upper hand in a sense because he is older, she's younger, she's really been with him through a lot of her formidable young adult years.
Yeah.
So that's just my only slight concern. I'm I hope Scott takes these lessons, learns them, and doesn't ever revert back to his old behavior. Because I feel like Sophia really puts up with a lot, and she really is mature for her age to deal and handle Scott.
Yes.
But I just hope that he is actually learning his lesson and not just putting a Band-Aid on a problem while they're in quarantine together. That's what I'm trying to say.
Madison, I wonder where each of the Kar Jenner pairs, minus Courtney, will be when the stay-at-home order is lifted. I wonder, where they think, okay, this has happened, we've been inside, this is where we go from here. I wonder what that story is going to be like for the Kar Jenners. What is Kris doing right now?
Right. Well, they're all apparently filming the last episodes of season 18 for keeping up on their phones.
Madison, good night.
So that's what Kris is doing. Kris is filming herself in quarantine, and they're going to put together all of their iPhone footage. And
I don't even want to say what I'm thinking right now because I can't, but that's a mess.
I'm just telling you, that's what Mama Kris is doing right now. She's getting that season finale together. Kim's making sure it's part of there too. She's also selling her Skims, That's what she's doing.
On their phones, Madison, they're going to have one of them Selena Gomez iPhone 11 moments. Looks just like the show.
Honestly, probably not even as good as Selena Gomez's music video. Let's be honest.
That is something. Mm-hmm. What are they going to film? We're in the house. We're doing a puzzle. For an hour? It better be one episode. It better be the finale.
I think it'll only be one episode.
I hope so. Could you imagine 2 episodes? So here we are.
I don't want to say for sure definitively, but I believe realistically in my brain it should only be one. I'm hoping only one.
So Mason on Instagram. My girl.
That'll hopefully be part of it. I'm sure the Taylor leak, that's going to happen. It's going to be a thing. It's going to be a thing. But let's go ahead and move on and get into this Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber news. So if you've been waiting for this, go ahead and click that thumbs up. Go ahead and start putting your emojis in the chat with the crowns. We got our ice cream cones for Justin Bieber. We got our Hailey Hailers if you want to show her some support. She is with Justin during this quarantine making TikTok. So honestly, give her a couple Hailey Hailers.
Have you been playing the EPs, Madison?
Do we what?
Have you been playing Justin's new EPs?
Oh, no.
They're out, girl.
Oh, yeah, one came out yesterday, right? Because it's Tuesdays and Thursdays?
Yeah,
I'm just so confused at what that is even about, because it's you're not putting out new music on the EPs. You're just, regrouping certain songs from changes, right?
It literally is for the streams. The album did not sell well. Maybe he feels, and Scooter feels like if it's EPs with certain concentrated songs, he can increase the streams. Because, this is a flop era ... for Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber, his numbers are catastrophic. For this era, it's just not It's not competing.
Yeah, no.
It's not competing.
No, it's not. But the first thing we're going to talk about is Miss Selena Gomez and her good deed.
Okay.
She actually donated to Cedars-Sinai Hospital in Los Angeles. She mentioned that they have taken good care of her in the past, so she wanted to pay it forward and take care of them. She donated money to help purchase ventilators and other medical supplies. So just wanted to shout out Selena Gomez. For me, I think I really love this because she has a personal connection to the hospital, so I feel like it makes it just that much more special.
I love that she did that because once again, she didn't have to. She could have picked any old hospital and just been like, here's some money, now I'm gonna go tweet about it, and she didn't. She chose a place that she had a connection to, and that's special.
I know, and this is just why we stand her. And I feel like, you know, there has been some social media mess with Selena. Obviously, we had the whole hacker situation, and then yesterday we had the situation where The Weeknd popped up on her must-stream list and, you know, watch. And also, by the way, I took another look at that list of her movies that she recommended, and she had Sugar and Spice on there as well, in addition to Clueless. Her taste in movies is truly exquisite.
I said, what the expletive is Sugar and Spice, Madison?
You haven't seen Sugar and Spice?
No.
Okay, everyone, Sugar and Spice. This is actually a movie that my mom bought for my sister and I when we were younger because there were cheerleaders on the cover and we were cheerleading, and she was like, oh, you guys, it's a cheerleading movie. Okay. But really, it's a movie about a group of cheerleaders, and the captain ends up pregnant, and so her and the cheerleaders rob a bank so she can have money for her baby.
Fun.
Right?
That sounds like fun.
Fun, not necessarily a great movie for young children. My mom did not know that was the context of the movie when she bought it, and she literally, my sister and I loved it. We watched it. We didn't really understand. We just saw the cheerleading, them robbing a bank. We thought it was the best movie we'd ever seen. My mom literally tried to, right? Oh, my mom tried to hide the movie at my grandparents' house so we would forget about it. Did not forget. Did not forget.
Like what you like. You said, where's that Sugar and Spice?
Exactly. So Selena Gomez, just shout out to her. She had Sugar and Spice and Clueless on there. Two, of course, like Clueless is your fave. I love Sugar and Spice. So just
her taste jumped out.
Yes, sorry. Just had to shout that out. I saw that yesterday when I was reorganizing things on my computer, and I was like, Selena Gomez truly is exquisite, and we would actually be friends with her. I know 1,000%.
We would, Madison, and she could cook.
I know. Oh, God. Selena Gomez, call us. Courtney and I are ready to be best friends with you. Shout out to Mary Donna. Some have antibodies against C19. Hashtag pray for a cure. Yes, we absolutely will. Absolutely. We have Diaz, McDonald's, and you guys. It's it for this time. Yes, McDonald's. Yes. Yes. And I'm loving, if you guys have seen Sugar and Spice, and if you haven't, just trust me, it's worth it. Okay, let's move on and talk about Justin Bieber.
Okay.
So, the first piece of Justin news we have, he went Instagram Live with Tom Holland.
Okay. Super
random, but people were freaking out. People stan Tom Holland.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Him and Zendaya, especially. They ship them.
Right, but now she's with Jacob Elordi, so she's not with, obviously, Tom Holland. But, I mean, people were, like, loving this Justin-Tom friendship. They were talking about TV recommendations, and everyone just thought it was, like, the greatest thing since sliced bread. Justin's definitely got his little hat on. We know he's in Canada. Everyone is living for this. I personally don't quite see the hype, but if you love Tom Holland and Justin Bieber, congrats. They're friends.
Okay, I'm about to upset the people. Are you ready for me to upset the people, Madison?
It's
that part of the show. I have not seen any of the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies. I'm sure that he's lovely. When I tell you, Madison, like my timeline is, you know, Selenators, some believers, but it's like a lot of the stands, the music stands, really love Tom Holland. Haven't found out why, but shout out to him. Apparently, he's friends with the Biebs. And the Biebs said, well, maybe if the boys and girls see Tom Holland on this live, they will stream my album and watch one of the many dance videos that I keep uploading to YouTube. Y'all, please support Justin Bieber's album. Please, so he can stop. Please play his album out. Please do his little challenges on TikTok. He needs to stop. Please support y'all fave. Please do that. Can y'all do that? Please.
Support your fave without starting social media drama.
Yes.
There we go. That's a necessary little tidbit. But I agree. I really stopped watching Spider-Man movies. Like, I loved the Jake Gyllenhaal. Or no, not Jake Gyllenhaal. Who is the Spider-Man? Tobey Maguire.
Yes.
Tobey Maguire. That was kind of my, like, Spider-Man hype. And then after that, I was like, man. No offense to Tom Holland. I just haven't been able to get into it, you know?
I just wasn't really interested. I feel like, well, I done seen 1, 2, and 3. What? Yeah. I need to see a whole bunch of other Spider-Man movies. But people will say, they argue and they say that it's the best one. Maybe it is. I saw Endgame.
We have Jen says Tom Holland being a gem. Oh, Tom Holland being a gem does not validate JB. Hashtag JB is over party.
So was I right in saying that?
And honestly, a lot of people are saying that they're over Justin Bieber. And then we have Cherie saying Tom is so funny and sweet, but it's not that deep to watch him with Justin. So a lot of you are actually, the T-Tribe is not standing this friendship as much as Twitter and the rest of the internet was.
Yeah, I thought that they were.
Not really feeling it.
Like, yes.
Yeah, but the T-Tribe, you guys are not. Tom Holland, Michelle, is Spider-Man. He was linked to Zendaya.
He's like today's Spider-Man.
Yeah, he has a lot of fans who are really, oh God, don't yell at me, but is Spider-Man Marvel or DC?
Spider-Man is Marvel.
Okay, so a lot of Marvel fans love Tom Holland.
Maddison, you gotta know your Marvel girls because that's owned by Disney.
I know. That's the one part of trust me, my sister has scolded me. She's like, you're not a true Disney fan if you don't watch Marvel. And I'm like,
well, I'm not a true one either because I don't watch Star Wars.
Yeah, but I did go on the Star Wars ride and it was awesome. So
was it?
It's incredible. I can't wait for Disney to reopen, you guys. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. Okay, let's talk about Justin Bieber and the tour postponement, you guys. Okay. It has officially been announced that Justin Bieber has postponed his 2020 Changes tour. This is a huge, huge deal. One, because we heard that he was going to try to keep it pushing. He did not want to postpone it. And two, there's been a lot of pressure on this tour, especially since news broke that he wasn't selling tickets. He was having to, downsize his venues. There's just been a lot of drama surrounding the Changes tour, Mm-hmm. And now it's officially been pushed back. The news just broke this morning. A press release was put out. This is coming from Billboard. The statement said, quote, "Well, Justin, along with his band, dancers, and crew, has been hard at work preparing for this amazing show. He has always put the health and well-being of his fans first and foremost. Justin is anxiously awaiting the opportunity to get back out on the road and perform in a space that is safe for everyone. He asks his fans to hold on to their tickets as they will be honored as soon as the dates are rescheduled. Information on rescheduled dates will be forthcoming soon."
I want to ask all of you in Maddison something. Okay, so when this is all over, right? This is just my random prediction, speculation, or confirmation, whatever. I feel like when this is all over, we will have almost kind of like a live event renaissance, right? I think people will just want to be out of the house. They're going to want to be going to concerts. Out of everyone that has like postponed their tours this year, I mean, Doja Cat, Lady Gaga, Dua Lipa, I'm sure, eventually Selena will come out with the Rare World Tour, I imagine, and all those things, and Taylor Swift, etc. Out of all those people, is Justin Bieber someone that y'all are like, when I get out of the house, that's who will the interest still be there for Justin Bieber and Changes and him performing that material live in the fall? Let's just ballpark it. Fall, we'll even throw winter in there. Let's just say. Do y'all think that that's something that y'all are interested in? And you as well, Maddison.
Okay, a lot of people are already saying no. I think for me, it's so hard because Justin Bieber pre-Changes, honestly, probably. I would have been like, I'm really excited. I want to go see him. I know he's going to put on a show. He's going to have choreography. He's going to have all of the elements I'm looking for. I think Justin Bieber post-Changes, not so much. And again, it's just something, Changes did not resonate with me as someone who has liked Justin Bieber's music for a long time. I just felt like it was lacking that one upbeat hit. And I don't need necessarily all upbeat songs. Like, I love his song with Ed Sheeran. I love, you know what I mean? Like, I love kind of like acoustic folky music. Like, I normally would be all over something like Changes, but I need there to be some variation, and it all just sounded very similar to me, aside from the Lil Dicky song. That's the only one that I'm like, oh, okay.
To me, there are like two main songs out of the whole album, and then it's like, well, just something I wanted to ask, because I was thinking about that. I was like, wow, eventually when we leave, I'm sure concert tickets, the prices and how fast they sell out will be like, shoo. Is Justin Bieber on the I have to see him list for y'all?
Not so much for the T-Tribe. The T-Tribe is all saying no. We have Cherie saying Selena all day. Wesley said, I'm going to go see Gaga, only spending money on what's really worth it.
I feel that, Wesley.
And I do too. That. Like, if I had to pick between giving my money to Gaga or Justin Bieber, like, sorry, Gaga's going to put on a show. Like, Gaga's going to have theatrics. She's going to have costumes. She's going to have
fly over stage. Might blow some glitter in your face. Personally, girl, she's going to give you the full shebang.
And same, like, I mean, I still have my tickets to Loverfest. I know you do too. Haven't heard anything about that. Hoping that's totally fine.
I doubt it, but I hope.
Exactly. I'm hoping. I know we're gonna hear something soon, but whatever. Courtney and I live in our naive world for just another week. It's fine. It's fine. So it's just like there's just again, if it was pre-changes Justin, probably post-changes Justin. For me personally, that's a no. But that's no shade. Like if you love Justin and you're a believer, take your money, go get your floor seat, and live your best.
This is your era to go and get it. Because the next one, I feel like the next album, the next era, I feel like Justin is like, okay, they didn't take me seriously that first time. Okay, all y'all get out the studio. It's time. We need a Max Martin in here. We need someone in here that's going to at least give me 2 to 3 hits. Like, not saying the music on Changes wasn't good. All of it was not it. That's all. That's what it was missing.
I want to shout out Natalie. Thank you, Maddison, Courtney, Leo, and Dave for helping me forget all of the craziness. Hashtag Stan T Tribe and BTW. I hope Taylor doesn't cancel Loverfest. Honestly, same. And thank you so much. Also, before we go, we are going to do a little 5, 6, 7, 8.
Miss Mika, nice to meet ya. Miss Mika, she on fleek. Miss Mika, she loves the tea ya, and we see ya. Miss Mika, go Mika, go Mika, go Mika. Happy Wednesday to Mika.
Yes, happy Wednesday. Also, Fessy, our heart goes out to you. Fessy said McDonald's is closed here in the UK. Fessy.
Oh no, Fessy.
Honestly, that is truly terrible, and I am so sorry to hear that. You guys, at least we had this hour to be fun. Forget about everything. I'm so happy you guys tuned in. Thank you so much for supporting the morning tea during this time. Please continue to share. Please share the love. Please make sure you're hitting this video with a thumbs up. Make sure your notification bell is on. That way you know when to come to the tea every day. And you guys, please also make sure you're following us on social media. We got Instagram, we got Twitter, we got TikTok. Don't forget to show Hidden Leo lots of extra love because he is making this possible. Also show Shambong Dave love too because he needs the tea tribe to keep him sane during quarantine. Yes, exactly. And you guys, we'll be back tomorrow for Thick Thursday at 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Bye, guys.
Bye, y'all. Now, wash your hands, Leo. Wash your hands. Wash your hands. Miss Ma'am, your hands. You better wash your hands. You better scrub your hands. Scrub your hands. You better get your palms. Don't leave the house. Don't leave the mall. Just stay in and wash your hands. Cause it's in demand. You better pump the soap. But pump the soap cause you won't